Man, I've been hard on my body. I'm starting to get these injuries that don't want to go away. Half the time I'm in the gym, it's rehab. And I've been going to this Thai masseuse trying to work out the kinks. And this isn't one of those feel-good masseuses that like to make people feel good. I swear to God, this lady is sadistic. She enjoys inflicting pain. And I don't know why I keep giving her my money. I'll tell her where the problem is, usually around my shoulder blades. I get these knots that prevent me from being able to turn my head from left to right. And once I've identified the area that I want her to focus on, she'll immediately start going to town and she'll start to push and push and push. And she's pushing in that region, looking for that spot, that knot that'll make me wince. And I don't know if it's the pride in me, but I don't like to let her know that she's causing me pain, so I try to hide it. But for a small lady, she is strong and she knows exactly where to push. And she'll take me just to the precipice of injury where I'm thinking to myself like, man, if she pushes any harder, she's gonna injure me further. But she never does. But she will push so hard that eventually I can't help but wince out loud. And sometimes when I'm in enough pain, I'll laugh out loud. I don't know why that happens to me. And yet she'll push and she'll push and she'll take me just to that place where I feel like I can't take this anymore. And right about the point where I feel like I can't take it anymore, she'll lean in really close to my ear and she'll whisper in broken English, "Do you want your mama?" And I can't help but laugh, and then she'll laugh and she'll say, "No pain, no gain," and she'll continue to push. And in my head, I'm like, why do I keep coming back to this lady? Why do I keep paying this lady? Why do I keep tipping her on the way out? And yet she'll continue to push until eventually there's a release. And then she'll feel me exhale, and then she'll ease up, and then she'll immediately start looking for the next spot, the next knot to start pushing on and inflicting pain. And it usually isn't until about the point where I get to my car where I realize like I could turn my head. Those knots in my shoulder blades are gone. That pain that I experienced before I got here has been alleviated. And then it dawns on me like maybe this lady is not sadistic. Maybe she doesn't enjoy inflicting pain. Maybe she knows something about the healing process, that through myofascial release or deep tissue, that through pushing on that spot that causes pain, she can actually alleviate it. And that's why I keep coming back. And it made me wonder, like, if therapy clients also think that their clinicians are sadistic, if they enjoy inflicting pain, if they wonder to themselves, like, why do I keep coming back? Why do I keep paying this person? No, because a therapist tries to get you to open up and expose vulnerability so they can touch that nerve or that wound. And vulnerability stems from the Latin word vulnus, which means wound. And there's a connection between vulnerability and wound. We don't like opening up and exposing vulnerability. We don't like to bring our walls down. We spent years trying to build these walls to protect us from being hurt again. And then you go to this therapist who wants you to let your walls down so they can touch that nerve, which can cause some form of pain, emotional distress. It can make you feel uncomfortable. You spent years trying to distract yourself, escape from it, avoid it, self-medicate it, numb it, lock it up deep down inside. You don't want to revisit those memories that haunt you, that pain that exists inside your body. Then you go to this therapist who wants you to open up, and they may gently touch that nerve, and it may feel like, I can't handle this. They may take you to that place where you can't handle it anymore, where you wince out loud, where you laugh out loud, where the tears start to come. They get you to identify with that inner child, that wounded inner child that also wants their mama. But maybe your therapist is just like that massage therapist and knows something about the healing process. Maybe they're trying to get you to turn towards your pain and stop running, to lean into the discomfort so that you can extract the lesson or the purpose embedded in your pain. Maybe your therapist is trying to walk you to the truth. And yes, the truth hurts, but the truth will also set you free. And yes, your therapist may push you to the point where you feel like you can't handle it anymore. And it may feel like they're going to injure you further, but they won't. And eventually, there'll be a release, and you'll exhale. And then you'll feel like, monkey is no longer on my back. I'm free from the shackles that bind me. That pain that I experienced before I started service is no longer there. And then it will dawn on you, like maybe my therapist is not sadistic. Maybe they don't enjoy inflicting pain. Maybe they know something about the healing process. And maybe if you don't give up and you don't throw the towel in, you too will experience that relief and that healing if you don't quit before the miracle happens. Timber approves this message.